This is a Headgum original.
I would say that
Wonderful.
This really is a Headgum original. I feel like there's the intro bumper every week, and it's like, this is a Headgum original or whatever the hell. And it is homegrown because this show existed before Allie, Brad, or Anya did.
Before we existed?
To me. Existed to me. You cut me off.
I'm very young.
We knew each other.
That's true. Then before Fernet and Zero. Zero.
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero. Oh,
Coke
nice.
Zero cans.
Wow.
Amir, where were you coming from? You were late by 17 minutes, we should say. You weren't sure if this was confirmed.
It was 15.
Even though it was on the
minutes.
calendar. I don't know what happened there. But let's get to the bottom of it before we get into
No one really knows
joy.
whether you can do the show or not, because it's like, let's put a tentative hold on here and wait for Geoff, and then you just don't do anything. And then we're like, did this ever confirm?
I confirm.
And then you
via
texted me 10 minutes before we were supposed to record. Do you think Jen Psaki is the kind of gal you want to have a sake with?
Sake with, I was going to say, yeah. Because
no mention of the episode, whether we're actually recording it or not.
Not
I
quite
finally
an elected
texted you back.
official, Jen is.
Are we still doing an episode at 3? And then at 2:50 you said yes. So like I have to get home.
I don't know if I'm
record.
millennial or if I'm Gen Z, but I know that I want to have a sake with sake, Jen. And if that cancels everything out for you that I texted you, oh no, a little bit, a fucking joke, GEOKE. Then how the hell are we going to schedule this going forward?
I guess I'll just continue scheduling it. And we won't know for sure that an episode was recorded until we receive files from you.
Receive files. It was always recorded. It's just whether or not it
Not
was good
always.
enough to make it to, off the cutting room floor. On
Where
to the
were
cutting
you last
edge.
week?
Are
Because
there
we were
times where
sort of
you-
talking about it this episode in Slack and you just didn't respond.
Mhm.
It's hard.
I said, where's
It's
Geoff?
obviously hard.
And then nobody said anything until
There's
you
also the
sent
time that we
Zoom.
recorded an episode, but you forgot to press record.
That
Which is why
was
I'm saying it's until the files
not
are delivered, the episode didn't
super
happen.
kosher of you.
Then
The
at
way you
2:56,
Yeah.
we're supposed to record at 3. At 2:56, I say, is this happening or nah? Because so far, this has all just been a tentative thing waiting for you. You have not replied.
That's not
And
exactly
you
fair.
send the
It is
Zoom
absolutely
link
correct.
at 3:01.
Yes, but you weren't
After
even
we were
home.
supposed to record.
You weren't
Correct.
even home. The other 3 got here 3:02.
Well, they were like ready to work just in case, but they didn't know for sure either.
Wow. So you think because you're a majority owner that you don't have to be on call? I thought this was a fucking co-op. A co-ed co-op, by the way.
I think none of us should be on call.
Really?
Unless you were like, yeah, we're doing this today.
But
Or
Anya's
last
sort
week.
of like my wrangler. She's my North Star. So if there is one on the calendar, I'll be there.
Mhm. Wasn't this one rescheduled last week too?
Yes. So I responded last week. See, your lies are catching up to you, Blumenfeld.
Not really. I'm reading timestamps.
I don't know when this became a fucking witch hunt or if it's
Well, I think it's when you
hunt.
said, before we get started, can we talk about how you were 17 minutes late? I wasn't. It was just 17 minutes after 3 when you were talking. We had already started the episode.
That's not quite fair to me, the way that you came after me, because I have a lot prepared. I've brought the joy you can see in my shit-eating grin.
Where were you last week?
I was taking a mental health month.
Where?
Last week?
I don't want to say, because then Brad's going to be like, why didn't you reach out to me when you were in town?
So it was
Oh.
Portland.
It was.
You were
it was-
not.
There's no way.
Someone said you were on Long Island
Yeah, I was in Long Island.
and Portland.
Not
Portland of
Portland.
the East.
There is a Portland of the East. It's called Portland.
Yeah. There's
What?
Portland. Yeah.
You know, Marty told me this story that Portland, Oregon was either going to be named Portland, Oregon or Boston, Oregon. And they flipped a coin.
Who's they?
Lewis and Clark, I assume.
Yeah.
That got Allie. That's
It
the
was a
first
sick-
laugh of the
It was
episode.
a Sacagawea dollar.
How many minutes are we in?
We are 6 minutes, 54 seconds, but I think that's only in recording time. What's making it to the cutting edge floor from the cutting room floor is maybe 40 seconds so
All
far.
right, let's wrap it up then.
Really?
Get it going.
So we are
Wonderful.
recording today.
JD Vance said that if you don't have kids, you have no physical tie to the future of America. Pete Buttigieg responded by saying that when he was in Afghanistan, he felt like his tie to the country was pretty damn physical. And I don't think that was his audiesel to be the VP. I think that was his audiesel to be the next James. Pete Buttigieg, who says no?
Well, Kamala, first of all.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
Allie, who do you got for Bond of the Week? Let's just power through. It's a shitty segment, we all know, but let's just,
Let's see. I think it should be Stanley Tucci.
It's pretty good.
I
That's
like
good.
that. I
Me
like
too.
that pick.
I'm going to go John C. Reilly. I think we should have a funny Bond.
And so when you think
Easy.
funny actor, your mind immediately goes to John C.
Step Brothers.
I can't think of a single funny actor other than him. So, yeah.
What about Gabrus? Gabrus was just invited to the White House, I saw on Instagram today.
Why?
I think because he's like the champion of comedy to her.
To her.
I thought,
To
Biden's
Jill
still.
Biden?
Joe?
I thought Biden had already
It's
kicked
not.
the can.
Yeah, it's not Jover.
COVID didn't
yet.
get him in July?
No, it's not Jover till it's Jover.
That's really good.
He actually somehow is stronger than ever and
Yeah.
more lucid, which is crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's
I
because
think
he took
he's
the
been
risk.
replaced.
What's that?
I think it's not actually him. It's a guy. It's a body double with a mask.
You think
Right,
there's a
like-
zipper down his neck?
Like Paul McCartney.
I was gonna say
Exactly.
Saul McCartney. Yeah.
Like
That one's for
Avril
Brad.
Lavigne.
Like Avril
Joe,
Lavigne.
Joe Rogan said
Yeah.
he's taller in some videos.
Sorry, when you raised your hand there, you had a gun. It did look
What
like a
what is
toy
in your
pistol.
hand?
I will
I
say
thought it
he
was
has something
pliers.
weirder. It's weirder than a gun.
Pliers.
That's Amir's only vice.
Oh, good.
Anya. Oh, you already said John C. Brad, did you go? Round of
I
the
did
week?
not. Let's just look around the room here.
He's gonna
Let's
pick
go.
himself.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one in here.
Right. It didn't have to be in the room with you.
The room where it happened.
Nope.
It's me, guys. I'm Bond. Let's go. Pew pew. I've never seen a movie. What does he do?
A single movie?
Shoots
He's
it.
never seen any movie.
Shoots.
Crazy.
Does he gamble? I'm good at that. I could do that. I got cards.
Are you good at gambling, or is this
Sure.
just-
Yeah. What do you want to bet? 6?
Bet it all.
You already are demonstrating
on
that you don't
red.
know what a bet is.
It's all
What do you
on
want to
red.
bet? 6?
I want to do 6 on red.
And you
That seems
mean
good.
red the color on a roulette table, or do you mean you're gonna leave the dealer on red when he says
I'm gonna
stay
text
or
the
hit? And
dealer.
you just kind of stare at them.
6,
So
and I'm gonna say the name's Bond.
James Bond or
Yeah.
Bond Hill,
Brad Brown.
Brad Brown. The
It's
name's
me.
Bond.
Brad Bond
Brad Brown
would not be good.
Brad Bond would be good, Anya. Bonya.
Bond to Zero isn't bad. I can't believe we've never said that. All right, let's fucking move on. Enough with this fucking shit. Guys, do you think that Jen Psaki is the kind of gal you'd want to have a sake with?
So not my bond, or were you just cutting it off before that?
So waiting until we move on after silence so that you could come back and make me look like a jackass, or?
Well, you ended the segment and you moved on to the next thing. A joke I had already told people that you told me. So it had to have fallen flat.
Options. We have options now because I can cut out the first one and then have it be a huge fucking hit the second time. Or
the reaction was going to be muted because it's exactly what I had already told everybody.
You are going to be muted during this time. I'm going to cut that out of the assembly edit. And Grace isn't going to have anything to work with from the mix.
But I'm recording locally. So even if you mute me, I'll still talk.
But I'm recording globally because there's basically, there's the input on Zoom and I can turn that shit off.
Mondo Duplantis.
Who?
The greatest pole vaulter of all time.
Is that guy?
He's the one.
He's the one. He's the GOAT.
So
he's
now
only
it's
my height.
Okay, so wait, is
but he's a world record holder in the pole vault.
Oh, wow.
Is tucking illegal?
He's not the guy with the dick.
Oh.
He's the guy that actually
he's the
won
only
that
one I
event.
care
That's who I'm talking about. Sorry.
Wait, yeah, what are you
so
talking about?
I know the other guy won the Olympics in like a won the internet kind of way, but I'm talking about the guy who actually won the Olympics, the one who got the gold medal. His hog was tucked just right.
Well, that's my question. Why don't they all tuck? Why wouldn't you tuck? Like
He
swimmers
tried
like
to
shave
tuck.
their whole bodies.
His hog was too big.
It's not too big to be tucked, I'm sure.
Yes, it is too big
It
to
can
tuck.
be
But
too
I'm
big to
talking
be-
about Mondo
I don't think
Duplantis here.
And
All
his
they need is some
Mondo
duct tape.
Dukakis.
Michael Dukakis here.
And you said
Jeff doesn't get that reference.
He's
too young.
I know
only your
Dukakis.
height. Right, Amir? We should clarify
Wasn't
that
he
you're
Gore's VP
4'3".
pick?
He is my height in that
4'3".
he jumped over 6.5 meters and I'm 21 feet tall. But he's also my height, 5'11". And you wouldn't know it because he can really pole vault over great heights, aka world record breaking heights. He's actually American too. People don't know that. He pole vaults for Sweden, but he's technically American.
And you're proud that he's your height.
I'm proud that me and him, that a 5'11", there's representation in the Olympics for people like me, 5'11" guys who are sort of American and kind of from a different other country.
Speaking of 5'11" guys, Allie,
Mm-hmm.
how tall do you think Josh Hartnett is after seeing the movie Trout?
Trout?
No.
5'10".
He's like 5'11" according to the internet. Isn't that crazy?
That was a
Another
game that
5'11".
I used to play
Wow.
that game a lot when I was a talent rep assistant. We would kill hours guessing how tall people were and then
But
looking it up.
After seeing Trap, they made him they got a lot of short people to be around him for that movie. They made him look very tall. No spoilers, but he looks really tall in that.
Well, who else is around him? His daughter, who's like 13.
Danny
But-
DeVito's in it.
Yeah, it's a lot of shorties.
It would be better if he was.
You guys heard the song Short People by Randy Newman?
Yeah.
No.
It's one of my favorite songs.
My
I love
friend's
Randy
a big
Newman.
Randy Newman fan, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
One time I was at
Wait.
Zebulon. Go on.
I just want to say
Zebulon?
that. I want to say.
Yeah, so basically he did jumped over
I
6.5 meters.
I once was on a synchronized
Yeah.
swimming team of just me and one other girl at the Jewish Community Center in Marblehead, Massachusetts, and
We're
we
trying
did,
to increase listenership, and when you say sad shit like that, people tune out.
and we did our
Call
like
me
big,
Marblehead.
we did our big performance to "You've Got a Friend in Me."
Aw,
It was just the two. of us.
that's cute.
Yeah,
Did you know that
more of the
it's
story.
not
There-
Did you know
Dude,
that
it's-
there used to be solo synchronized swimming at the Olympics?
So
There's
synchronize
no way.
what? Synchronizing your knees with what your brain is signaling?
Yeah.
Synchronized to the music.
Right. I thought it was with other people.
Yeah.
I was at Zebulon. No, because now we're not talking about height,
No.
right?
No, let's talk about Zebulon.
Sure we are,
Let's-
man.
Let's talk about how you were at Zebulon so people know you're cool.
Yeah.
Me, I'm willing to be vulnerable and say that I was on a
Yeah.
synchronized swimming team of just me and one other
Marblehead.
Russian Jewish girl.
In Marblehead.
And when we went to the
a
competition-
TGI Fridays in Burbank for my 21st birthday.
And I got marble.
Weren't you living in the
steak
Bay? Why are
and
you
head?
in
I
Burbank?
drove down.
No way.
Took the 5 to the 134. Got off at Olive. And I went to the TGI Fridays. And I got Marblehead for my 21st birthday at a TGI Fridays.
Is like Marblehead trout or like someone gave you head with like marbles in their cheeks?
Someone with
tucked
a
away like
really
squirrel?
round head gave him the head.
A bowling ball.
A bowling ball gave you head.
In a way. Okay, so what actually happened was, you know how there's 3 holes?
You
Yeah.
went bowling for your 21st birthday.
Yeah.
Correct.
I thought he was about to pick up a bowling ball.
All right, let's say you're at an omakase dining experience, right? The chef starts pouring soy on your fish as one would tableside guacamole. You want the fucker to relent on the soy. It's enough, chef. Why not just say Soylent? I'll tell you why. Because you can't do that shit anymore because of the meal replacement shakes. This is my stand-up.
Tell us about where were you, Nebulon?
Zebulon. No, somebody came up to me at the bar once. This was years ago, but she came up to me and I think she knew Headgum stuff, and she said hi, and she was like, "You're taller than I thought you would be," and I was like, "Thanks," and she was like, "No, I meant like you have really short energy."
I hope she's still listening.
Probably not.
What were you doing in Long Island?
Sorry, I don't like talking about my personal life.
So I'm curious.
I was with my
What were
family
you seeing at
celebrating my
Zebulon?
mom's birthday. Seeing?
Long Island.
I was dancing. The thing I was seeing was my own calves kicking out, you know, like a Michael Jackson dance, hitting people willy-nilly in the jaw and eyes. And then I saw the curb approaching my face because they kicked me out of the joint.
My own calves like a Michael Jackson dance?
The way my brain works is better than you think it is. I have to say.
Yeah.
Guys, why do you think everyone's been so cold to me recently?
Maybe because you don't answer Slack messages and confirm recordings 2 minutes after they're supposed to happen.
It can't be just that, though. I've always done that.
I mean, that's one thing.
Of many, so let's hear the others.
What have you noticed? I haven't picked up on anything new.
I think Shim has been giving me the cold shin. I think Michelle hasn't quite given me the time of day. I don't think.
Do you make an effort with Michelle?
Get him!
I don't. I don't know if we've ever even spoken, to be honest, other than saying hi.
Yeah.
Michelle's really funny. I think
Yeah,
that
she's great.
I think the problem's you.
Ooh.
It's you. Hi. You're the problem.
You're the problem. It's
you.
you.
This is what I'm
With
talking
Shim.
about. You're the problem with Shim.
If you're not doing bits with Shim, you're the problem.
You're
I
not
get that.
him.
I get that. Let's talk about Brad's fads.
Ooh.
Brad, any trends as of late, or
A lot of trends as
what
of
are you
late in my personal
experimenting or
life.
toying with?
Experimenting with Pokemon cards.
Collecting them,
Collecting them, opening the packs. Getting
Cash
that
value or
joy
just
of
joy?
pulling a card that you really want and need and you've been searching for, kind of filling the void in that way by spending money on cardboard.
Yeah,
rectangles.
cardboard, really.
I'm a card boy because I do be buying cardboard.
Did Amir
Uh-oh,
just leave?
it's time for Allie's tallies. Allie, what's the score?
We're in the lead by 3.
Compared to
Who's we?
We're Here to Help, compared to
Yeah, if we're doing golf scoring, then we're definitely in the lead.
come
Yeah.
on, dude, with the
Compared
fucking
to
above
Here to
par
Help.
thing.
What above par thing?
No, she's saying that like we're getting more points, but in golf you want the points to be lower. So she's saying we're losing.
Oh, did I ever tell you about?
No, I'm saying we're winning because our numbers are lower than theirs.
Even worse. What are their numbers? 200,000 a week?
A year?
Yeah,
sure.
Fucking.
Ours are 200,000 a year,
man.
Well, Amir needs to be here for the last thing before the break, so I don't know what to do. I'm fucking frowning.
I have an idea that I came up with in college for a sandwich shop.
Oh my God.
It's only on golf courses and it's called Subpar.
That's really good.
And the whole thing is like the menu's not really that good.
What about Sub-Parm? So it's eggplant, chicken, trout, Parmesan.
I don't know.
Trout parm, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Seems like it'd have to be an underwater situation.
Let's round out the wax portion with Amir's beers. Amir, when was the last time you had a fucking wine?
God, I don't know, years ago. I don't really like alcohol.
Okay. Let's take a quick break.
He's gone.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp, right? Now, I have a lot of things that I simply can't let slip through to make sure that I'm doing the self-care I need to make it through the weeks, right? I mean, for me, it's taking a nice, scalding bath. It's also going on brisk walks every evening as the sun sets over the canyon, right? But when your schedule is packed with kids' activities, big work projects, and more, it's easy to let your priorities slip. Even when we know what makes us happy, it's hard to make time for it. But when you feel like you have no time for yourself, non-negotiables like therapy are more important than ever. I'm in therapy every single week, and it's one of my self-care staples, and I never let it slip. I always show up for the appointment. I always feel better after having had. So if you're thinking of giving therapy a try, start with BetterHelp, because it's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your needs. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Never skip therapy day with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/what's-that today to get 10% off your first month. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/what's-that. Thanks, BetterHelp.
Geoff, you asked me a couple hours ago to be on this episode, and then you asked me again a couple hours after that, even though I had like a really busy day.
Yep.
But
we are on a break right now. I gotta bring us.
We were on a break.
Now we're back.
Ross.
Okay, so you asked me to be on.
That was great.
Thanks, Allie. Because they were on a break.
No, that's good. I just wanted. I didn't want to bring up any gripes this time. I was going to try to be really positive, but
I didn't want to bring up any grapes, but I still got to the wine thing. So let's
you asked me to be on the show twice today.
Correct.
And I kind of had to move some things around in order to make it happen, but you didn't even come up with this like a little segment joke thing for my name. You said I have to do Amir's before we go to break, but you didn't do me.
What about
Allie's tallies, Amir's beers.
I had one too.
What about Anya?
Brad's
fads. Remember?
Fads.
Yeah.
What about Anya's special K? What are you putting in bowls
these days?
What am I putting?
What about Zero's Heroes?
What about I to Anya and you say a tech problem you solved recently?
It's really good.
That's
I want to get one.
No, I Tanya fan.
No,
that's okay.
I have a really good playlist on Spotify called I Anya.
Really good.
It's all kind of like 80s. All the best songs of the 80s, in my opinion.
Jar grains, burn rice, sear grains, have sides. Butter, rice grains, sear thus. Oh, baby, now let's ruin all this rice. soy. Baby, I've warmed oil to a boil. I wanna spoil rice. Baby, I can't get a noyer. I make rice Sawyer and Sawyer. And when I get rice searing, I want burnt rice in a bowl. Burnt rice in a bowl. Oh, baby, consistency of sand helps to engorge my glands. Burnt rice in a bowl is good to eat. Burnt rice. Burnt rice in a bowl is something that's fine to have whenever bags of rice are sprawling. And my engorged glands are cleaving shorts. There is something I can do. I can oil slick a pan and cauterize grains. Poison, I know it'll glob on the seedlings. The char attained will feed me. If you don't know how long to sear rice, oh, I can tell you, bitch, until it's black as ice. Char grains, burnt rice, sear grains have sides. Consistency of sand. Cauterize grains, sear thus, engorges my glands. Garlic mixed into risotto. I was a John Doe suing chefs. Wait, have you had horchata? Like sipping cocoa that's made of rice. And when white rice is scorching, I want singed grits in a sack to go. Singed grits. Singed grits is nice to have. Makes a meal okay. It's such a rush. Helps to relieve your glands, which is fine to do. Cauterize. Grains sear thus. It's popular. Everyone sears their grits and their rice. Well, it's fine to eat, and it's so good to have, baby. Poison, come take control. Just grab a bowl and toss burnt rice inside. Soon you'll be housing it, buddy. You'll be engulfing char. Rice is better burnt. Open up and you will learn. Ruin ancient grains. I can't wait for them to desecrate. I can't wait for grains to desecrate. And when I get rice searing, I need burnt grains in a sack of sorts. When I get rice pudding, I need to bake it till it's black as shit. I gotta have burnt rice in a bowl, glands. Don't ever trust a chef. Ruin arborio. Fish sauce. Bad rice. Don't undercook your rice. It's not good to masturbate.
Wait, did you just end that with... What did you say at the end?
Masturbate. That lyric I didn't touch.
He does. That's not how the song ends.
It ends
It
with
is.
masturbate?
Listen back to it. The last thing he says, he whispers, but he says, it's not good to masturbate.
That can't be.
I'll look up the sexual healing lyrics.
Yeah, Amir, you got this.
Please
Amir's
don't
our HR.
procrastinate. It's not good to masturbate.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it's sort of how it ends.
I
was going to say, can I change my bond of the week?
What? It doesn't matter.
Tim Waltz.
Fine.
Tim
Isn't that
Baltz.
crazy?
It's not. It doesn't matter.
The recent
It
VP
actually does
pick.
matter.
It's kind
And
of
we agree.
a big one. Yeah.
Jeff, I do have one note as your producer.
Okay.
I know that you're probably going to remix the audio, like your vocals and the backing track. But I actually think you should keep it exactly as it was for us, which was the music so loud and you sounding like you were screaming it from another room.
Yeah,
Because that's what made me laugh so much. I'm
Not
laughing
the lyrics
about
or the
it.
performance or
The
anything I
lyrics
put
are pretty
into
good,
it.
That
but
was the technical
you
glitch was
screaming
really
at the top
funny.
of your lungs and it being so quiet in the mix and sounding like you were so far away.
Do you want to see me rehearsing it earlier?
100%.
I think it's cool how you went for it.
Thank you.
No notes here.
Commitment is everything.
I like that you put Arborio in there.
Wow.
I love it.
It's very cute.
Do you guys want to see me Mahershala Alier?
Oh my God.
Geoff doesn't want to admit how much he finds that funny and how that's exactly the kind of joke he would make.
That was insane.
That was fine.
Do you want to see me Maharshing it Alier? I'm going to get that tattooed on me, dude.
And we're back. Guys, are you familiar with Minute to Win It?
No.
I don't move, and like some person you've never seen before comes over and like twists a huge key. So basically, fuck you guys.
How's your neck?
Bad.
How's your
What'd
head?
you do?
Good.
Never had any complaints.
Nice.
Okay,
That's
end of
really
episode.
good. That was a
All right,
mic
roll
drop.
credits.
That
was
was
really
a
great.
bar.
You're not going to beat
was
that,
a
Geoff.
bar.
So let's not even try.
I was gonna say that was a bar, but maybe we do the segment.
What segment?
That was a bar for sure, but maybe we also do the segment. Is what I was gonna say. I think Amir was on the same page.
Zebulon is a bar.
None. All right. Welcome to Minute to Shin It.
Oh, I literally forgot you already tried to set this up. I'm already so far past this.
Everybody has a minute each to name as many celebrity calves as possible, but you don't get to move forward until you guess correctly. So we're gonna start one by one. Let's start with Brad. 1 minute on the board, Brad. You gotta guess as many celebrity shins, but you don't move on to the next shin until you get the first one right. That's why the timer comes in. Ready?
Got it.
3, 2,
Well,
1.
good luck,
Minute on the
Brad.
board. Go.
That is going to be
Shit.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Correct.
I know those shins anywhere.
All right.
Let's go Jonah Hill.
Phonetically so close.
Jones barbecue and
Jones
massage.
Town.
Phonetically similar to Jonah Hill.
Let's go
John
with some-
Stamos.
No.
Should we help? Because this
No,
feels
no,
hard.
you're gonna go next. It is
It
hard.
feels
It is hard. That's why this isn't.
You
That's what. Yeah.
have to stop yelling at me.
That's true.
10
10
I
seconds.
skip?
No,
I
you cannot
can't
skip.
continue.
You cannot
All right.
skip. Cannot skip.
Leonardo
California driver's test.
DiCaprio.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
All right,
Wake up.
Allie.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Your
Same.
hint. Your hint is that it's phonetically similar to Jonah, or whatever.
I have no idea who this guy is.
I think if we work as a team, this might actually be playable. What do you guys
What
think?
are those shoes?
Fine.
All right. So let's say I think it's someone whose name is like Joe.
Joe Jonas?
Rogan.
Correct.
Hey, I know those shins
that's
anywhere.
an old Shin picture.
Yeah, his shins
If
look
it was
different.
a modern one, you would've
he had
gotten
his
it.
shins done a couple
I
years
think his
ago.
shins look different now.
Yeah.
Those are quite shiny. Lil Bow Wow.
Is that
It's just
Rafael
Bow Wow
Nadal?
now.
It's just Bow Wow.
Is that a tennis player?
Nope. I mean, I don't know if he plays. He might
Cristiano
play tennis. I don't know.
Ronaldo.
No.
Is it an athlete?
Okay, no, you know what? Sorry. I figured out the format of this midway. It's minute per. And if you get it right, you get points. And if you don't, we move on after the minute. All right, so here we go. 1 minute on the board for this one.
Is it an athlete?
Allie, do you want to narrow it down by race? Get specific.
Is it Will Smith?
Oh!
Holy shit, Allie.
Wow.
God damn.
Only Allie could win an unplayable game. That's incredible.
How did you know
Hey,
that?
I got Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
All right, here we go. Next.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler?
Eminem.
Eminem?
Who's the one? Kevin
The
Smith.
green M&M.
Billie
Kevin Smith?
Eilish.
Nope.
Wow, that's a
Says
good guess.
hairy legs.
This is
for
a
Billie
yeah.
Eilish. I
Yeah.
Think
Uh,
world tour.
Justin
Timberlake.
Timberlake.
Correct!
That's such an easy hint, man.
Well, I think
Yeah.
each one you should get a hint. All right, here we go.
Wow.
Wait, I've seen this photo.
Yeah, you know who it is.
We've seen this photo.
Is this
Is it-
Orlando Bloom?
No.
Is it Paul Mescal?
No!
No.
Pratt?
Is it Justin Timberlake again?
Mm-mm.
No, we've seen this photo, you guys.
That's a really nice calf.
Is it
Think-
Yeah.
is he on the bear?
No, dude.
Stop yelling.
What were you going to say? What were you going to say, Jeff?
I was going to say picture a paperback tucked into a back pocket.
James Franco?
No!
Okay.
20 seconds.
I feel like I said all the people it could be already.
A paperback in a back pocket. Any guy that lives in
Oh,
Bushwick?
is it Shia LaBeouf?
Mm-mm. Paperback. No, but look, so this actor played a character who constantly had a paperback tucked into his back pocket.
Oh, so we're supposed to think about
In
the
aughts.
character.
In the aughts.
Adam Driver?
No!
Ansel Elgort? No.
Time. Milo Ventimiglia, obviously.
Yeah, see, I knew we knew that because everyone remember when he wears the little shorts.
You know
so
what?
I went for
didn't-
short
I didn't-
guys.
I didn't recognize his calf, but I recognize his thigh.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's cool.
Why is
These
it
are
all
so
men?
small.
1 minute on the board because I don't want to be called a pervert, dude.
This is perverted either way.
Really?
Yes.
I guess now it's kind of homophobic and not perverted.
All right,
that
Paul
like you
Dano.
can't be sexually attracted
No,
to
it's
a
that
man's
men
leg
aren't
or
traditionally
something.
objectified.
Is that true?
Traditionally?
Joe Jonas.
No! Here's your hint. You already said this guy's name.
James Franco.
No, it's
Paul Mescal.
You got
Paul
it, Anya.
Mescal.
You got it. Nope.
it's the other one from the bear.
Nope. You
No,
already
he
said it
don't ride a
earlier.
bike.
Said it earlier. You said it earlier. 20 seconds.
Adam Driver.
Eminem.
Nope. You said it earlier.
Adam Sandler.
I said Eminem earlier.
Come on. You said it earlier.
I don't
How much
remember
is it?
anything.
Jesus,
Come on.
Come
Oh, are you upset?
Yo ho. Yo ho.
Oh, Orlando Bloom.
Correct!
Okay, I did not say
Dude.
that. So
I said it.
Allie said it, and we're actually not all the same. We all have
Also, that's
separate
not
thoughts.
Orlando Bloom. That's Robin Williams.
It's hard. It's obviously hard because I don't remember who. Yeah.
Exactly. You don't remember.
I don't remember
Uh-oh.
Bloom.
Time on the board yet
John
again.
Krasinski.
That's going to be incorrect. That's going to go ahead and be.
Yeah, look at those
Yeah.
socks. Krasinski
Yeah,
wouldn't
he would-
rock those.
He would too. He doesn't know how to dress. He's from
Nah.
Boston.
He's
Doesn't
not a
this kind of
crew
humanize celebrities
sock
to you guys? I mean,
guy.
these yams are like no better than my yams.
Yours are really thin.
It's hard, yeah.
Mm,
It's just,
yeah.
I don't want to
I-
body shame,
wait,
but I kind of like my
Are you
cows.
gonna put yours in?
That would have been funnier.
Yeah, that if you had done that, that would have been cool.
Is
If you had
this
done all
Amir?
of our calves, that would be cool.
I
That'd be
think
cool.
that's a fireable offense. I almost did a mirror.
Do you have a picture of my calf?
Yeah, I could find one.
Is this an actor?
Is a folder.
I don't remember.
Like you don't remember who this is?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, good luck to us.
So no hint then?
How
I
do you know if
doesn't
it's
matter.
right?
I don't know. We'll all find out together. Let me guess. Fucking Shia LaBeouf. You know what? I'm going
Right,
to change it to fucking King Charles. Oh, yeah. Pat Schwarzenegger.
I would never get
I've never
This
seen that
is a
person in my life.
train wreck.
I went to school with him.
Cool.
Never quite got a good look at his gams, though.
And you tried?
Time on the board.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. How'd you know?
I know those. I know those gams anywhere.
Fucking pervert.
It's me.
Last one.
Desi Arnaz.
No.
Paul Newman.
No.
Randy Newman.
No.
Newman from Seinfeld, aka Wayne.
Wayne Knight.
Why does it say NBC right there?
That's your hint.
Gregory
That's your hint
Peck.
right there.
Ed
NBC.
Sullivan.
It's
NBC.
Lorne Michaels. It's
No.
Jay Leno.
Bill Murray.
Close.
Chevy Chase.
Not
It's
Chevy
Conan
Chase.
O'Brien.
Martin.
Further.
My uncle Conan.
Steve Martin knew this man. Steve
Martin
Martin knew
Short.
this man. No.
Adam
Johnny Carson.
Sandler.
Correct.
Didn't
and
I
look
say
at
that?
Johnny, dude. He's cut.
That
Damn.
looks photoshopped.
That
Are
does look
you
photoshopped.
shitting me with that?
No.
He had the yams. He had the abs. He had the washboard. He had the tennis court across from his Malibu Monts. I don't know if you guys pay attention to the Rob Report, but the
No.
fucker had a double parcel in Point Doom. Money can't buy that anymore, Allie. It's grandfathered in by this grandfather and his Shin.
He's kind of built like RFK Jr. a little bit.
Yeah.
He sounds like him too.
Yeah, they don't make him like that anymore.
He does.
Guys, that's all we had. I respect
Really?
your guys' time. It's almost a clean 45. We had a Rice song. We had a good ass segment. We had the wax. We had Johnny's waxed abs. And we had Brad's pads. I saw the greatest minds of my generation coming up with Brad's pads.
No
Now
one.
do an RFK Jr.
We can't like.
Cheryl, how
Okay,
much
I'm
longer
gonna-
are you going to be at the
I'm-
Headgum studio? Plugs, what do you guys have going on? Let's start with Allie, then we'll go to Brad, and then we'll round things out with Anya K.
You can Venmo me, Allie-Con. Follow me on Instagram, AllieCon, Letterboxd AllieCon. And I'm trying to buy chicken a new bed.
Oh,
girl
chicken
out.
bed. A
Chicken
coop.
bed.
A chicken coop.
Plugs.
Yeah.
Brad?
Allie's Venmo, obviously. Get that chicken a coop. Hashtag get that chicken a coop. Go watch and listen to the Hill Kings podcast. I'm still doing that. Anya's going to be a guest
Starting soon.
this afternoon.
Never got asked
Gonna
back.
watch
I don't know
my-
if it was that
I'm gonna watch
day I
my
got
first
a concussion.
episode.
Or if
We'll
it's
have
that
you
I-
bad. Don't worry, bud. And also, my brother started a Pokemon biology Instagram. He has a
guys are the
PhD in biology, and he studies the biology behind the animals that Pokemon are based on. So if any of you little freaks are interested in that, go check out Professor Gold PKMN.
That's really different than the first idea he had, which you told me was kind of like a game app that called Pokemon Go to the Stalls.
Yeah,
And it was basically like sending people into public restrooms to kick down the door to get what they thought was a Charizard, but really was just a charge against them.
yeah,
A
yeah. We
peeping
couldn't
Tom
get
law.
funding. Yeah.
Anya?
You said Amir next. And
No, I
then
didn't.
close it out with Anya. You did
No,
say
close it
that.
out with Anya and then Amir, he's...
Oh, we're not doing Amir at all.
I think he'll be just fine without the plugs.
Um,
Everyone who listens to
I just want to say that I went on the Doughboys podcast recently, and it was so much easier than being on this show.
Yeah, because you're
Like
not
I wasn't
hungry.
stressed.
I really think you would
I didn't
enjoy this show more
It wasn't that.
if
It
you
wasn't a food based
more
episode.
consistently came
It was just like
having
easier to kind
had.
of chat and riff, and like we were. Everyone was kind of roasting each other lightly, but there was like they asked me questions about myself. Like it was like kind of a different show and vibe. Radio Free Anya on Instagram.
No, sorry, what the
Submit
fuck
to the
is
Love
that
Motel,
supposed to
the
mean?
dot Love Motel on Instagram.
That the show
we
isn't
need
good?
submissions, and it's a show that runs off submissions, and it airs once a month on WGXC.org. I don't know who that man is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Amir, who is that?
Name this person.
That's a
Mondo.
basketball player.
I guess
Mondo
Amir's
from earlier.
trying to
Sabotage my
shoehorn
plugs.
in a segment at the last second.
And definitely Venmo Allie Khan for the coop for the chicken.
At Jeffrey James on Instagram. And nothing more.
Not
It's
in
Wesley
Person.
Swallowed an ant.
Like your mom's sister?
Dad's brother's wife.
Actually.
That was a Headgum original.